Archangel Michael says, "The night ahead carries a wave of energy so fierce, so heavy, that every chosen one across the world will feel its weight upon their spirit." It is not ordinary tiredness, it is an exhaustion that digs deeper, into your soul, into your body, into your heart. And yet, this exhaustion is not meant to destroy you, it is meant to mark you. This exhaustion is a seal. It is a sign that what you have been carrying, the prayers, the burdens, the spiritual battles, are being recognized. Heaven has seen how long you have endured, how much you have given, how quietly you have suffered, and now it presses this weight upon you, not as punishment, but as preparation, for tonight. Chosen one, you are not just another wanderer on this earth. You are the vessel of transformation. The heaviness you feel is not weakness, it is the final push before breakthrough, the trembling before the new dawn. The exhaustion will make your chest heavy, your eyes dim, your thoughts scattered. But deep inside, your soul will burn brighter than ever, even if your body collapses into stillness. This is a holy exhaustion, a sacred shaking, an unseen alignment of your destiny with heaven's timeline. They will not understand why you are so tired. They will think it is because of work, or worry, or some hidden struggle. But the truth is, this exhaustion does not come from the world, it comes from the realms above. It comes from the war waged in the unseen, where your spirit has been standing guard. Every chosen one tonight will feel the pull to lie down, to close their eyes, to surrender. Some will sleep and dream visions that feel more real than waking life. Some will remain awake, restless, unable to quiet the storm inside. Both are chosen, both are marked, both are carrying the same fire. Archangel Michael says, "This exhaustion is not weakness, it is power pressing down upon your human frame." Your body cannot hold all that your spirit has been asked to endure, so it trembles, it grows weary, it begs for rest. Do not fear it. Let it wash over you, because when you wake again, you will not be the same. The heaviness will have burned away parts of you that no longer serve your divine mission. And what remains will be pure, sharp, and unshakable. The chosen ones tonight will feel connected by this invisible exhaustion. Across the world, in different cities, in different homes, they will all suddenly feel this same overwhelming weight. Some will fall asleep mid-thought, some will cry without knowing why, some will sit in silence unable to move. Yet all are tied together. This is how heaven binds the chosen, to remind them they are never alone, even when their paths feel solitary. You, too, are part of this greater wave. What you are feeling is not just your burden, it is the burden of the collective. The cry of the chosen across the earth, and though it may feel suffocating, this shared exhaustion is the doorway. It is the opening that pulls you deeper into the mysteries of the divine. The moment you surrender to it, your soul will begin to glow in ways you cannot see, but heaven can. Archangel Michael says, "Tonight is not just another night. It is the night when chosen ones everywhere freak out, not because they are breaking, but because they are shifting. Their spirits are colliding with destiny, their bodies are feeling the price of carrying such light. Exhaustion will feel like chains on your body, but chains that are breaking even as they weigh you down. You will sense a strange mix of weakness and strength, of despair and hope, of silence and thunder. This paradox is proof that you are walking into the next dimension of your calling. Some chosen ones will resist it. They will try to fight the exhaustion, to drink it away, to distract themselves with noise and light. But those who embrace it, who close their eyes and fall into the silence, will awaken to visions, whispers, and confirmations that others will never understand. This exhaustion is heaven's whisper saying, "You have done enough for now, let me take over. You have fought long enough. You have worried long enough. You have pushed long enough. Now, let the weight pull you down, because when you rise again, it will be with wings." The chosen ones are going to freak out tonight, because what they will feel cannot be explained by science, medicine, or reason. It is beyond all that. It is a spiritual exhaustion, the kind that only heaven can give, and only heaven can lift. Your body will crave stillness. Your mind will demand rest. Your soul will ache as if it has been running for years without stopping. This is the sign. This is the night. This is the exhaustion that carries prophecy, and when tomorrow comes, you will carry no ordinary tiredness in your bones. You will carry a new anointing, a weight of glory that will make your enemies tremble and your destiny unstoppable. The exhaustion will pass, but the power it leaves behind will not. It will stay with you, shape you, strengthen you, and mark you as chosen. Archangel Michael says, tonight is the night that chosen ones across the world surrender to exhaustion, only to awaken with unshakable fire. Sparkles. Script continues with this tone, weaving suspense, intensity, and deep emotional engagement until it reaches 10,000 words, unfolding the journey of exhaustion into breakthrough, describing how each chosen one experiences it, how the exhaustion carries hidden visions, how heaven transforms weakness into strength, and how collective exhaustion binds chosen ones into a divine army. The narrative will stretch in waves. Introduction of exhaustion. Emotional breakdown, visions in sleep, the hidden war in the spiritual realm, the divine exchange of weakness for strength, and the dawn of renewal. Each section keeps 3-sentence paragraphs, building momentum until the ending where Michael reassures the chosen that this exhaustion is their elevation. Archangel Michael says, the exhaustion you feel tonight is the price of carrying both light and burden at the same time. It is the universe pulling your body into silence so your spirit can speak louder. Do not resist, chosen one, for in this silence the deepest revelations will be born. When your head feels heavy and your body wants to collapse, know that you are not being defeated, you are being transformed. The chosen ones cannot carry their destiny without moments of breaking down, moments where everything feels too heavy to bear. This exhaustion is heaven's way of preparing you to walk with greater strength than ever before. The intensity of this exhaustion will make you question if something is wrong. But nothing is wrong, everything is aligning. The freakout tonight is not your downfall, it is your awakening. Your soul has been working harder than your body could ever keep up with, and now your body is catching up with the war you have been fighting in the unseen. This exhaustion is the evidence of your hidden victories. Every tear, every prayer, every battle you fought in silence is pressing down on you tonight. Not to crush you, but to release you. Across the world, chosen ones will lay their heads on pillows and feel the room spinning with a heaviness they cannot name. Some will weep into the night, not knowing why their emotions are so raw, so uncontainable. Others will sink into silence, staring at the ceiling as though the universe itself is whispering through the stillness. This is not coincidence. This is collective destiny. Heaven is gathering the chosen in exhaustion, because through this weakness comes the rising of unstoppable strength. You may feel too weak to even lift your voice in prayer, but do not be afraid. Your silence itself is prayer tonight. Your exhaustion itself is worship. Because it proves how much you have poured out, Archangel Michael says, let your body rest, for heaven does not require your effort tonight. Heaven requires only your surrender. This exhaustion is not your enemy, it is your passage into transformation. The chosen will freak out tonight because exhaustion comes with visions. As they drift in and out of sleep, dreams will flash with symbols, faces, messages, and warnings. What they see tonight will carry the weight of prophecy. Some will dream of water rising high, waves crashing down, but instead of drowning, they will see themselves rising on top of the waters. Some will dream of fire, but instead of burning, they will see themselves glowing like gold purified in the flames. Some will dream of doors opening where no doors existed before. This exhaustion is the doorway into those visions. Your spirit, too, will walk through this opening if you do not resist. What seems like weakness is actually the power of revelation pressing itself into your soul. When you awake, you may not remember every detail. But the essence will remain, guiding you in subtle ways, pushing you toward decisions you never imagined making. Heaven will plant seeds tonight in the soil of your exhaustion. The chosen ones are being united tonight in a wave that cannot be stopped. They may not know each other's names, but their spirits are connected. This exhaustion is their chain of unity, linking hearts across oceans, nations, and languages. Some will wake at the exact same hour, startled by the same weight. Some will collapse at the same time, as if the universe pressed pause on their lives simultaneously. This is not random, it is sacred timing. Archangel Michael says, heaven is orchestrating a mass alignment tonight. The chosen ones, scattered but connected, are all being pulled into the same vibration. Exhaustion is the sound of their spirits humming in unison. The freakout is real, because not everyone will understand it. Some will think they are sick, drained, or simply burned out. But in truth, they are being lifted into a place where human explanation no longer fits. Your exhaustion tonight is holy. It will make you feel fragile, but that fragility is your strength. For only in your emptiness can heaven pour in the fullness that is coming. You will feel emotions rising out of nowhere. Tears may fall without reason. Anger may flare without warning. Laughter may escape your lips at strange times. This is the soul releasing what the body has held too long. The chosen ones will freak out because exhaustion is stripping them bare. Everything false is being burned away in the furnace of weariness. What remains will be real, raw, and unshakable. Archangel Michael says, surrender to this night. Lay your head down. Let heaven hold what you can no longer carry. The chosen ones tonight will feel as though the weight of centuries is pressing on their shoulders. This exhaustion is not just from today, it is from generations of burdens that you are breaking. What your ancestors carried and never overcame, you are feeling tonight, because you are the one chosen to end it. This is why your exhaustion feels heavier than most people's tiredness. Others may rest and feel renewed, but you rest and feel the weight of battles you never even saw. Your body trembles under this heaviness, yet your spirit refuses to collapse. Archangel Michael says, exhaustion is the key that opens the door to generational freedom. It may feel unbearable now, but when you rise, chains that lasted for decades will be broken. The heaviness you feel is the cost of carrying such authority in the spirit. Tonight you are paying with exhaustion what tomorrow will reward you with freedom. Your tears are watering the roots of blessings your family never received. Your silence is echoing through heaven as a sound of courage. Even though your body feels too weak to move, the chosen ones across the earth will freak out, because the exhaustion will make them see glimpses of truth. In their silence, their inner eyes will open, catching shadows of what has been hidden. Secrets will rise to the surface of their minds like whispers they cannot ignore. Some will finally understand why certain people left. Others will suddenly know the true faces behind betrayal. And many will recognize that what once felt like confusion is actually the hand of heaven guiding them to the right path. This exhaustion is not only physical, it is revelation pressing itself into your soul. Your body weakens, but your spirit sharpens. And in this sharpness, truth becomes clear. Archangel Michael says, every chosen one must go through this stage, where exhaustion strips away illusions. When the illusions fall, you see clearly. And when you see clearly, no one can deceive you again. The exhaustion will make you restless. You will toss and turn, unable to find comfort, unable to shut out the inner noise. But this very restlessness is the sign that destiny is knocking on your door. Your soul is too awake for your body to relax. Your destiny is too close for you to find peace in ordinary sleep. Heaven is stirring you because breakthrough is moving closer every hour. The chosen will freak out because their bodies crave stillness, but their spirits are roaring like thunder. They will feel the clash inside, a war between flesh that wants to collapse and spirit that refuses to stop. This is what it means to be chosen. You live between exhaustion and power, weakness and glory, and though you feel like breaking tonight, you are not breaking, you are bending toward the light. You are being stretched beyond human limits. So that when dawn comes, you will not be ordinary anymore. You will carry what others cannot. The exhaustion is collective, but the visions will be personal. No two chosen ones will see exactly the same thing, yet all will be connected by the thread of divine truth. What you receive tonight is yours and yours alone, chosen to fit your path. Some will dream of an open gate, a sign that long-awaited opportunities are about to arrive. Others will dream of a stranger's face, representing the one who will soon enter their life to change everything. Still others will see light breaking through darkness, the end of a long storm. Archangel Michael says, do not dismiss what you see tonight. Write it down if you can. The exhaustion is your bridge into prophecy, and the visions are heaven's language to your soul. The chosen will freak out because what they see in exhaustion will feel too real to ignore. These are not ordinary dreams. These are glimpses of the timeline heaven is pulling you into. Tonight, exhaustion is heaven's appointment. It is not an accident. It is the precise moment when chosen ones across the earth will be pressed into silence, so their spirits can receive what words cannot teach. This exhaustion will make you question your strength, but questioning is not failure. It is the breaking of pride, the softening of the heart, the emptying of space for something greater. Archangel Michael says, exhaustion humbles the chosen, so they can rise without arrogance. You are not being defeated, you are being made unshakable. The freakout tonight is heaven chiseling your soul into something sharp, something enduring. When you wake from this night, you will not remember every detail of how tired you felt. But you will know something shifted. You will feel lighter, clearer, stronger. Chosen one, tonight is not about your body, it is about your spirit. Your body will ache, but your spirit will soar. Your body will collapse, but your destiny will stand tall. The chosen will freak out because exhaustion feels like loss, but it is actually gain. You are losing what was never yours to carry. and gaining what was always meant for you, and though it feels unbearable, the heaviness will not last forever. It is here only for tonight, only for this season. Beyond this exhaustion is your rising, Archangel Michael says, surrender, chosen one. Do not resist what is happening tonight. For in this exhaustion, heaven is writing your new story, Archangel Michael says. The exhaustion blanketing the chosen ones tonight is not simply tiredness, it is a spiritual mantle pressing down. It is the unseen realms shifting, aligning, shaking, and pushing your body to acknowledge the change. The heaviness you feel is proof that the next chapter has already begun. This is why you feel as though you cannot hold yourself up. Your eyes grow heavy not only from physical strain, but from the release of hidden battles your spirit has already fought. Tonight is the night your body catches up with what your soul has endured for weeks, months, even years. The chosen will freak out because exhaustion has never felt like this before. This is exhaustion that goes deeper than muscles and bones. It touches the soul, dragging out everything that has been stored. It feels unbearable, but it is holy. Your body will resist, but your soul is yielding. Your thoughts will blur, but your spirit is sharpening. The paradox of exhaustion is that it looks like collapse but carries the seed of rebirth. You are not just falling asleep, you are falling into alignment. Heaven is using exhaustion as a doorway, a gate that forces you into silence so visions can flood in. This is why chosen ones will see things tonight that will shock them awake in spirit. Some will dream of faces from the past, not to haunt them but to remind them of unfinished chapters. Some will see flashes of their future, like pieces of a puzzle finally falling together. Others will hear words, names, or even numbers that will guide their next steps. Archangel Michael says, do not ignore what comes in this exhaustion. Your spirit is being spoken to in ways you cannot receive when awake and busy. The freakout is the awakening. It feels like chaos, but it is order. It feels like silence, but it is revelation. It feels like weakness, but it is the very moment your destiny is clothed in strength. The exhaustion will come in waves. First it will feel like heaviness in your body, then like fog in your mind, then like fire in your soul. You will not know how to name it, but you will know it is different from anything you felt before. The chosen ones across the earth will all feel it at once. Different time zones, different nations, yet the same wave will strike them like an unseen clock ringing across the spirit world. This is how heaven unites its chosen. The exhaustion is the trumpet. The heaviness is the signal. The freakout is the response, Archangel Michael says. The chosen ones tonight are being synchronized like instruments in a divine orchestra. Each one may feel alone, but together they are creating a vibration that shakes the unseen. Exhaustion is the sound of their spirits tuning into heaven's frequency. You will not recognize yourself when dawn comes. The exhaustion will have burned out parts of you that no longer serve your calling. You will wake feeling like someone who has crossed through fire, and though you may not have words to explain it, others will see it. They will notice your silence feels heavier, your eyes shine differently, your presence carries a weight it didn't carry before. Exhaustion tonight is your baptism into a higher power. The chosen will freak out because they do not yet see what is being given to them. They only feel what is being taken: strength, energy, alertness. But what is coming in return is unmatched: clarity, anointing, destiny. Archangel Michael says, tonight your weakness is your proof. You are too heavy to rise on your own, but heaven is lifting you higher than you ever imagined. This exhaustion is proof that you are not alone in your fight. Your soul will scream for stillness. Your body will ache for rest. Yet your spirit will roar with strength greater than any you've known before. This is what it means to be chosen. You are emptied so you can be filled. You are weakened so you can be rebuilt. The chosen ones tonight are walking through the valley of exhaustion into the mountain of breakthrough. They are not just tired, they are transforming. The exhaustion is a doorway into destiny. Archangel Michael says, surrender is your greatest strength tonight. Do not resist the heaviness. For when you wake, you will wake as one reborn. Some will not understand what is happening to them. They will think something is wrong with their health, their heart, their mind. But the truth is, this exhaustion is a holy visitation. Your body is only reacting to what your spirit has already seen. Your frame was never built to hold this much power without trembling. That is why the chosen freak out, because the glory is too heavy to ignore. Tonight, chosen one, your exhaustion is evidence of your calling. You are not like the others, and your tiredness will never be ordinary. Your weakness is proof of your authority in the unseen. Archangel Michael says, let the exhaustion shake you. Let it strip you. Let it pour into you. For tomorrow, you will not carry the same weight again. The chosen ones across the earth tonight will be united in silence. Some will fall asleep early, some will lie awake restless, some will weep without reason. But all will feel the same wave. It will be like an invisible hand pressing down gently but firmly, saying, rest, for heaven is working. You are not meant to fight tonight, you are meant to yield. This exhaustion is the divine pause. It is the holy interruption. It is heaven saying, let me take it from here. Archangel Michael says, exhaustion is not the end, it is the middle of the story. You are being emptied tonight so you can be filled tomorrow. Do not confuse collapse with failure, it is the beginning of your elevation.